Hello, friends. Welcome to the next phase. This podcast is sponsored by Izaha, IZAHA.com. We sell Arabic style hats, mainly hats, t-shirts, jumpers, top quality stuff. Make sure you check it out. This podcast is with Amaan. Amaan is a friend of mine. I met him recently, like all my friends. We met from my brother and his brother did some business together, and then so we met at a few meetings and stuff. Amaan is one of the social media managers for one of the biggest companies in the world. So he's got a lot of experience when it comes to customer services and social media. We speak a bit about that. We end up just speaking about all sorts of stuff. Obviously, we speak about coffee because I speak about coffee with everyone. And then we speak a bit about Pakistan and what that's like, and the fact that I haven't been in ages. It's a bit shorter than the regular ones, but here we go. Episode 4, I believe this in. Let's get straight into it.
Okay, we're back. We're having tea today as opposed to coffee. I normally have coffee. Are you a tea man or coffee man?
I'm more of a tea man, I'd say.
Yeah, I like tea as well. I think it's because like we're Asian and like in Asian households it's so rude to, like if you go to someone's house and either don't offer them tea or don't have tea. So because we like kind of used to that, it's like we have like if you're Asian, you're brought up you have to like tea.
I think it's just easier as well. Like I would never go downstairs and make myself a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too lazy for that. If I go to my aunties or my grandma's and if they offer me tea, then I'm gonna have it.
You have to.
But I'll never sit at home and think, oh, do you know what? I fancy a tea. Let me go downstairs and make it.
I always make myself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I can't start I feel like this is how every podcast starts because I honestly believe, and the listeners who are listening in can fact check me, but I believe that I've started every podcast like on the discussion of coffee because we're just drinking it. But it's like my passion. Do you know what? I said to Omar that I would love to open a coffee shop one day, like an Izaha coffee shop. It's just something I would never do because it would probably suck. Like, I can't imagine that doing well. But just because it's something that
coffee shops would do well.
But there's so many of them though.
Yeah, but if you find the right location,
I was
maybe
thinking
have like a different sort of vibe with it.
I was thinking like East London because that's full of my audience, isn't it?
Yeah, like somewhere to come and chill. Like maybe like the younger kids can come.
It's a halal environment. So it's like a place where they can come and chill. They can have coffee. There's nothing wrong with having coffee. And then while they're there, they can buy some Izaha gear if they want it. And they have their meetings there.
Yeah.
No alcohol.
Just somewhere to chill, do your homework. Or even like, you can get like a pool table and stuff.
Yeah.
Just come and play in the evening and stuff. Like, it's a good idea.
I think I might do it.
Do it.
But I hate talking about what I want to do before I do it. It's like one of the biggest... There's a hadith about it actually, like where the Prophet peace be upon him said, and I don't know his exact words, but something along the lines of, if you're planning to do something, keep your plan secret. Because I don't know the reasons why, but I assume, and it's always worked really well for me, like keeping your plan secret, because I think if you tell people what you're going to do, there's the concept of like nazar and ayn get involved. But even without that, there's the concept of, let's say if I tell you, I'm going to start a clothing line, yeah? And then now you have this expectation. Let's say I would have a clothing line and I say I'm going to launch 10 new products, yeah? And then you now have this expectation that I'm going to launch 10 new products. And then if I launch it, but I could only afford 5 products, or, I did do 10 products, but like some of them came out really bad, so I'm not selling them. Like your expectation is 10 products. So even if I launched 5, you're like, oh, he was lying, or like he's not as good as he thinks he is. Whereas if I didn't even tell you I was launching any new products, and then I launched 5 new products, you're like, oh, sick. He launched 5 new products. That's sick. That's banging. But you didn't know that I was going to launch 10. Certainly. So I think in terms of like people's expectations and stuff, it's always better to like not really tell people your plans.
Yeah, just keep it quiet. Do your own thing. And then when the time's right, then
it's just
I guess you can tell them, can't you?
Like on a launch and stuff. Yeah, it's best. But yeah, so basically you work for one of the biggest companies in the world. And I'm pretty sure like that anyone listening here has definitely heard of this company, and we're not going to say the company just because we're not. But yeah, I'm on their Instagram and they got 5 million followers.
I think they just reached that today as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, they put a post up about it. They hit 5 million.
Oh, they did. But like, you work for probably the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in the world, definitely the biggest company in the UK when it comes to retail. And so what you do is you manage their social media, which is their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Yeah. And obviously you don't do it alone, but there's a big team of you guys.
Yeah, there's a big team of us. So I deal with the customer service side.
So you just reply to customer service stuff?
Yeah, so like the engagement and like the actual posts come from another team.
Oh, you don't do that?
No.
Oh, I thought you did that.
No.
Oh, so if no, but I mean, if someone comments on a post, you reply to it.
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
like any customer interaction is what we deal with.
You and your team.
So yeah, me and obviously there's quite a few of us in the team, but we all deal with any customer interaction through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube as well. We deal with.
Oh, you do with
We
that.
deal with YouTube, Pinterest, Google Plus.
What I was gonna say. So you do with the customer services, and it's really interesting having you on because a lot of listeners that are listening to the show are interested in starting their own businesses, or they have their own businesses, small businesses, and we obviously know that the biggest thing with business nowadays, one of the biggest things is, and in regards to marketing as well, we had Abs on last week who is a marketing graduate. He does a marketing graduate scheme, and you actually are a marketing graduate as well.
Yeah.
And what we were talking about is the fact that social media is like the biggest way of marketing now, whereas before the biggest way of marketing would be like you pay Google like thousands of pounds a month to advertise to have your link at the top, and now it really is based around social media, paying content creators and building up your social media. So it's interesting for the people who are listening who have small businesses or are thinking about having small businesses to hear from you, who works for one of the biggest businesses in the world when it comes to social media. Do you find that because you deal with customer service, do you find that now customer service is way more like you have to deal with customer service on social media now as opposed to like emails and photos? So before, if I had a complaint about a company, if I didn't like, the size of my clothes, or my product was broken, I would ring them up, or I'd have to stay on the line and hold. Do you find that now it's pretty much all done through social media?
Yeah, like a lot of it is social media now. Like even a lot of companies now, they still have a call center. Like
Do they have a call?
We have a small one,
Okay.
but we don't advertise a number to call us
Okay.
because of have such a big online presence. That is like our main thing. Like it is get in touch with us through social media because it's the quickest way we're going to reply to you, and it's the easiest way as well. Like we do still get a lot of people through email, but then through email you have to go on the website, you have to fill out a form.
Yeah.
Where nowadays every single person has Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or something. So if you've got an issue, then the easiest way, literally just DM us or send over a message. It's going to take you 2 seconds.
And you guys reply to every single
Yes.
DM and every single comment on every single picture?
Yes, literally every single thing.
See, I think that is something that I can learn from you guys, in the sense that if one of the most successful and biggest companies in the world, they are spending so much, you were telling me, weren't you, that they spend so much money on the social media team, that if they're spending so much money on making sure that every single comment on social media is replied to, every single DM is replied to, then, and they're that successful, then that shows that with Izaha or with any small business, as a person who owns a small business, that's what we need to be doing. We need to be making sure that the customer feels that they're getting heard.
That's the main thing, isn't it? Like from a customer's point of view, if you're going to DM a company and they don't reply to you, then you're not exactly going to be happy or have like a good thing to say about the company. So even if it was literally like, even if someone messaged us saying hi, they might not even have a question, but for us to try and make
you respond to the hi,
yeah,
really?
just to make the customer feel welcome and feel like they know that we are here to help whenever they want us to, because it's a 24/7 operation as well. You can message us at 3 a.m. We're going to reply to you within an hour.
No way.
Yeah. So
What about like Saturdays and Sundays?
literally 7 days a week, 24/7. We'll get back to you. If it's really busy,
I thought it was just business hours.
nah. So if it's really busy, it might take a few hours to get back to you. If it's not busy, sometimes we can get back to you within 5 minutes.
No way.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. And that really does show like it shows that it's probably one of the secrets to success in having a business, especially nowadays in social media age. And we were talking last time we met about O2 and Tesco.
Yeah.
And their social media teams are like,
They're sick.
Yeah. They're on their Twitter accounts, like they have banter with their followers and their customers, and like they pop up. Does Domino's have a good one as well? Or is it, maybe I'm thinking
I think Nando's is alright.
Nando's
one's
a
quite
good
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Nando's have got Nando's do a lot of stuff though. Like they have a lot of like people that are in like quite famous stuff. They get them in, and they have the black card thing, which I think is dope.
Yeah, like they're doing massive with like the grime artists right now, like Stormzy and Clapton Conan and that lot.
Yeah, they really
Like, they literally, that's why they're doing it the right way. Like grime is becoming such a mainstream thing like now, that they're taking advantage of it by giving them, free chicken and all that sort of stuff. And
a bit of free chicken.
Yeah.
They did that with Ed Sheeran as well, I remember.
Yeah.
Like they went mad with he got black card and stuff. I think Jamie, maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Professor Green's got one. Boy, yeah. You had one.
It's mad, innit?
It's mad, innit? Imagine having a black card in Nando's.
But imagine.
You just go in whenever you want and just get free food.
And we're Asian, and Asians eat so much Nando's. With a black card, can you literally just go in and just eat whatever you want?
Yeah.
Every time.
Literally, any Nando's, wherever you want, just go
But
in
only
and
for
get it.
yourself, not for like everyone that's on your table.
No, you can get it for anyone.
Really?
Yeah. It's sick, innit?
That's amazing. Man, I remember one time when we went to Nando's, me and Oma, we tried like blagging our way to get in a black card, but it never happened. I wonder if you can approach. I wonder if you're like big enough, if you can approach them.
Yeah, I'm sure if you had a big enough following, you could ask them.
I feel like they would have to approach you like, hey, you know, we love your stuff, free chicken.
Yeah.
What if you're vegetarian and you're massive? I suppose you can get those free.
They do vegan as well, don't they?
Do they?
Actually, I want to go and try it. I've been told they do a was it a grilled halloumi and mushroom burger?
Bro, the halloumi at Nando's is really nice.
But I've never tried halloumi.
Really?
No. Like I like cheese, but it's just always a standard cheddar. And
As in you never tried any halloumi ever?
No, I never tried halloumi.
Bro, halloumi's so good. Basically, here's the best way to have halloumi, yeah? You get halloumi and you like cut it into like nice thin slices and then you put it on the grill. You grill it for literally a couple of seconds, flip over literally, and then grill it again in a couple of seconds, and it tastes so good. Or because in uni I didn't have a grill like that kind of grill, like the grill that you could throw things on. The grill that we had at uni was like the grill that like heats up. So like at the top. So what I did is I put in like a dry frying pan for a couple of seconds, and then flipped it and put it on the frying pan the other second. Bro, so good.
What does it taste of?
Halloumi's like, it's like cheese, but it's like a bit rubbery. I don't know, it's hard to explain. That doesn't make it sound really nice, but it is so good. It's like
mozzarella.
no.
Mozzarella's quite rubbery, isn't it? When it's melted.
Oh no, it's nothing like mozzarella. I'm not a huge fan of mozzarella.
Aren't you?
Do you know what cheese I do like? The cheese that they give you, Parmesan. The one that they give you in like pizza places.
Yeah, so
That's so good.
I don't like goat's cheese. I've tried that.
I haven't tried that.
It's
I do
alright,
like cheese
but-
though. My mum's trying this new thing because her dietitian has told her to have something, I can't remember what it is, because when she had cancer, after the cancer stuff finished, they gave her dietitian to like recommend her like best things to eat and stuff. And so she has to have meetings with her dietitian often. She has to like track her food, and now they've said that cheese isn't a good idea, and she has to have this thing called I can't remember the name of it. It's like some fake cheese, but it's like apparently low in like
really?
something. Yeah, it's like, and also in my mum's family, diabetes is like hereditary. Her mum and dad have it. Her brother has it. So even I've got to be careful with my sugar stuff now. You had two sugars in your tea.
Yeah, that's what I say, because I don't have it a lot.
Oh, fair.
If I had tea every day,
yeah,
then I guess I'd have to cut down. But
I have
if
tea and
it
coffee
every
way
day-
too much to be able to have two sugars.
I don't have any sugar in coffee, but then I only have mochas.
Oh, fair. That's a lot of sugar, bro. That is a lot of sugar.
Mocha.
Yeah, it's a lot of sugar. You can't say I don't have any sugar in my coffee, but you
Well, I
have
don't put
mocha.
any extra sugar in it.
Yeah, but I remember back when I first started having coffees, I used to put extra sugar in my mochas. I can't believe it. I could never have a coffee on its own with no sugar though, because coffees are really like gora. Do you know what gora is?
yeah.
Like, yeah. Do you guys speak Urdu?
No, no,
But you can understand it.
I can understand it
But do
completely.
you know how to speak it?
Broken.
But what do they speak at home? Your parents, Punjabi or
English.
Urdu? Oh, but like, what are their first languages? Punjabi or Urdu, or both?
I think it's a bit of both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's your?
'Cause my dad's from like the Jhelum area.
That's where my dad's from as well.
Yeah. And then my mum's from Kashmir, from Kotli.
I don't know what that means. But so, when was the last time you?
Kashmir, it's like up in the mountains, isn't it?
When was the last time you went to Pakistan?
I think about 4 years ago.
Yeah, see, that trumps me. Last time I went, I must have been like 6 years old.
Oh, really?
But I hardly ever go, man. But if you want, you can move your mic like this if it makes it easier. Like I move mine like sideways, and then you gotta like tighten it like up here. You see how it's sideways? So like I don't have to, because otherwise if you like this, you have to kind of be like. The main thing is that you want the front bit to like be in front of your mouth because it's directional. So if you have it to the side like this, it really like. Can you hear how that reduces the thing?
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm like right here, yeah, you can turn it. You can turn it how you want. Just pull the lead a bit. But yeah, when you like, I move mine up like this. But you see this disc here?
Yeah.
You can, if you tighten that disc.
Oh.
Yeah. Bro, last time I went, I was 6 years old, and but I think I'm going next year for a wedding. So that'll be like my first time properly as an adult and as a married man going to Pakistan.
Weddings are the best time to go to Pakistan.
I
You
don't
go
know,
with
man.
your family, don't you?
Yeah, everybody tells me that Pakistan is a great place to go to, and I'm not saying it's a bad place to go to, but I just haven't been so long that I don't know what to expect. I'm so used to like UK.
Yeah.
One thing I do know is that it's not like as technologically as advanced, right?
It depends what areas you go to. Like my uncle lives in Islamabad, and there's areas there that are literally you'd feel like you're in the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's some restaurants and stuff and places there. But then obviously if you go to the village, then
That's
it's
what
not going to be.
My sister was saying the same thing because she said, but actually we'll be going to like the nice places. I mean, I'm sure it's all nice, but we'll be going to like the big places for the wedding.
Yeah.
But my sister who went recently, she said that it's like you'll be surprised at how like modern it is out there.
There's parts that are like Islamabad is really modern.
She went to maybe Lahore.
Yeah, I've never been to Lahore or Karachi or anything like that.
I think Lahore is very
But it's
modern.
meant to be really nice, yeah.
Yeah, Karachi. I'm actually intrigued to go. I think I'm going to Lahore maybe. So I don't even know if I have any Pakistani like followers, because in a sense, obviously I know I have Pakistani followers, but I don't know if I have any followers that are in Pakistan right now that like live there, because often I'll have people commenting on my videos and stuff like oh, hey, love from Morocco or from Iraq or whatever, but I've never really had that for Pakistan.
Morocco's nice.
Have you been recently?
I went, I think, a few years ago. Man.
We went
to Marrakesh.
we went. Yeah, we went that 2 months ago.
You went earlier, didn't you?
Wasn't you meant to come?
No.
Yeah, you guys were meant to come.
Oh, I never got told about it, so.
Yeah, you know why, Baba?
Don't try that
Hanan.
one.
No, Hanan actually. What happened? Yeah, is that Hanan was meant to come, and he
Yeah.
flopped on us for some reason, and we were like mad because we were like, why didn't Hanan come? And then I can't remember because like at the beginning, like everyone was in the group or something, and then like here's the thing, man. Oma's friends were I was meant to be organising it, and then like I was really bad at it, so they started organising it, and obviously they don't really know Hanan and stuff very well and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's happened. But yeah, because I remember like when we finally broke the surprise to Omar, like 2 hours before we were flying out, we're like, oh, we're going to Marrakesh, and he was like, oh, Hanan and Amaan coming, and I was like, that would have been sick. And I'm sure we did ask Hanan.
You might have, but Hanan always forgets to tell me anything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nah, Morocco is good, man.
It's a nice place, yeah. But I went to Turkey in May,
Yeah.
and I thought that was 10 times better.
You prefer Turkey?
Yeah.
You can't go to Turkey now. No, Turkey now
Well,
is impossible.
it was on like it was in Marmaris, so it was like the outskirts, isn't it? Like the beach and stuff.
I think you'd get questioned too much going to. Well, I don't know. I would get look with my beard. I think
But do you know what?
even though I was going Marmaris.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've always been told that Pakistanis aren't very well liked in Turkey.
Why?
I don't know why. That's just always been a superstition in UK for some reason.
Yeah.
But when I went there, you understand how much love we got. Like they were so nice. Like everybody was so nice there.
Yeah, I mean, Turkey is meant to be a nice place. I can't remember where I heard it. I think I actually heard it on different podcasts, but I just think there's a lot of tension right now in Turkey. So, like, in regards to like the whole,
Yeah, in
like,
the capitals there are, isn't there?
yes, I think
Like
it's,
Istanbul and Ankara and that. But I think if you go to the outskirts, you're right. Like where we were, there was literally no issues at all.
didn't they report that the guy who like recently did that thing in New York was from Turkey or something? I'm not sure. I don't want to. It's actually
Yeah,
bad
I'm not
to.
sure actually. I didn't look into that.
Yeah, nor did I. It's probably best not to make assumptions and end up
Yeah.
saying things. But nah, man, I want to visit a lot of places. I haven't been traveling much. Actually, in November, I'm going to Gambia for this charity thing, and they're building like a school and a mosque in Gambia for like orphans and for children. And I had to get my injections. I have to get 4 or 5 injections from there and malaria tablets just to go there for 5 days.
Oh.
Because I've never been to a place like that. And luckily, I'm getting 3 of the injections for free. But the brothers on the group are saying that they have to pay £250 for the injections.
Why so expensive?
I don't know how insane. Because there's just so many. Listen to the list of like injections I have to take. It's insane. I have to take.
Everything's expensive these days anyway. You go to a dentist, it's what? I think it's like £200 for a filling or something.
I know it's bro. But apparently, someone told me something that. Oh no, was it you? Did you mention the 100 grand thing to me? No, it wasn't you. Someone said to me the other day that there was an article out saying that in a couple years' time, to live in London, you're gonna have to be on a wage of 100k a year. That's gonna have to be the average wage for a Londoner.
That's a lot.
But then with inflation and stuff, I assume that that's just gonna be normal, innit?
Well, I guess, yeah, if prices of everything goes up, maybe wages will go up as well. So it'll just be the same, won't it?
Yeah, because I'm sure people get like what's the average wage nowadays? Like 30k.
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Look, Gambia spot trip. Here we go. Look, we need to get hepatitis A, That's one injection. Typhoid, tetanus, and polio or polo. I don't know. This is polio. Yellow fever, which costs about 50-60 quid just for that injection, and then malaria tablets. My practice nurse today told me that the malaria tablets cost £11 for the prescription, and they're £1 per tablet, and you have to get tablets for however long you're gonna be there. So I think I'm there for like 5 days. So that's like,
Was it one tablet a day?
£16.
Or
Yeah, tablet a day. But my nan told me that malaria tablets mess you up.
is that like a necessity? Is it something you have to take?
Well, I'm not risking malaria. Like, hey guys, like I didn't want to pay the £16, so I'm here, and if I get it, I get it. I don't even know what malaria is. What even is malaria? It just sounds scary. Like, I'm so uneducated with this kind of stuff, but it doesn't sound like something I want. In fact, hold on. Actually, bro, in uni, I think I heard of a girl who got. I don't want to say it's malaria, but I'm almost certain it was, and she got malaria, and she came back to UK and she was in hospital for ages, and it was like life-threatening.
Yeah, it is life-threatening.
Yes, I ain't risking that for £16. Bro, I'll pay £1,600. I don't care. If I'm not risking my life over it. But yeah, man, that's like the cheaper of the things though. The injections are quite expensive, but luckily I don't know why I'm getting mine for free. But my practice nurse was like, yeah, these ones are free, and the only one I pay for is the yellow fever. I don't even know what yellow fever is. Even that sounds like it's some made-up thing. But what do you think about you know how right now it's flu jab season, yeah? And I have to always get my flu jab because I have asthma. However, this year I'm choosing not to get it. But generally, like, I can't not get a flu jab. But I say I can't not get flu jab, but I'm only saying that because that's what I've been told. Like, I've been told that I have to get a flu jab. But this year I'm not going to get it. Do you think that it's a bit of a scam? Because there's a big conspiracy that flu jab is like a way for government.
Well, I don't think I've ever had a flu jab.
And you're fine in it?
I'm fine. I never.
And do you have asthma?
No.
Are you prone to getting ill?
Not really. I get a cold here and there, but not like enough to like have me in bed for a few days.
Have some biscuits.
Nah, I'm good.
Are you trying to diet? Innit?
Try and diet, aren't I?
I don't know. You don't need to. I'm so bad with biscuits. Yeah, no. I'm gonna miss the flu jab and see like what happens, because I kind of think like.
Well, I phoned my doctors this morning to book an appointment. I think the first thing was they're giving free flu jabs.
For free?
In like October. They're like, if you're valid for it, then phone in.
Actually, I don't think mine have ever costed me money either.
So if it's free, might as well do it.
No, but should you? Maybe that's why it's free, because it's giving you long-term disease. How do you know?
You don't know anything in it these days.
This is what I'm saying. Like, they could be giving us flu jabs for like, and it's putting something in your body so that like we only live till we're like 40.
Yeah.
You don't know. A flu jab just seem a bit like, although I don't know, these are just conspiracies that I've heard. I'm sure that they're literally just jabs to help us fight the flu, but you never know. And don't you get like really ill when you take the flu jab for a bit? Like, that's how it works. That you get ill first and then you get better or something.
I don't know. I've never taken one. Oh, my mother had it as a kid at school. Because they do it in school, don't they?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
they used to do BCG in
that's
school.
what it said on the phone. It said if you're in year 1, if your kid's in year 1, 2 or 3, then they're gonna have it at school. So I think you do it at school.
Bro, did you get a BCG in school?
I don't know, probably.
But you're the same age as me.
Yeah.
And my year was the first year where they stopped doing it.
Am I the same year as you though?
I don't know. When did you turn 23?
December.
Yeah. So you're the same year as me.
Well, when did you turn 23?
February. Same year, like 90.
Oh, yeah,
you're 93, but I'm 94. But like, hold on.
Yeah.
December the what? Because Only's birthday's in December.
10th.
Only's the 8th.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 days.
That's weird. My uncle's
Twins.
is the 8th. My uncle's is the 8th. Mine and my mum's is the 10th. Same day as my mum.
Yeah, that is nice. I suppose you guys get to be like, yeah, we're the same age on the same day. No, we on the same. Well, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's hard to like keep track of the podcast and to like talk sometimes. Yeah. So what I was saying is, what were we actually talking about?
Flu jabs.
Oh yeah, flu jabs. About thinking it's fake. Have you had an injection before?
Yeah, I've had a few, but I can't remember what they were for.
Do you hate the feeling of injections, or do you like the feelings of injections?
I don't mind. Like I've gone and got like blood tests and stuff.
But there's some people.
Have you had to get blood tests?
Yeah.
And like, can you look at it when they do it?
Yeah, but bro, can I just tell you my horror blood test story?
Oh, go on.
Like it was not a horror story because everything was fine. But this is what happened. Yeah, she was I had to get my blood test at this hospital, and they ran out of like the pump to like pump your arm so that your arm gets veiny so they can take blood out. They were all in use, so they didn't have any to use. So they tied a glove around my arm, and they made me like manually pump my arm. How, like, imagine you're getting a blood test. Like, the last thing you want to hear is like, sorry, we run out of the blood test now, so you're gonna have to manually. I was like, what? So I was like manually like getting blood to my arm, and then she like stuck the needle in it. Oh, it's just horrible, man.
So you can't look at it.
No, I mean, I was fine with it. I don't like. I'm not scared of needles or anything. I know people who like.
I don't really
freak out.
I hate dentists. That's the only thing that I hate. Dentists, because the injection in your mouth. Oh, I can't do it.
Oh, I'm cool with that. I had that like recently.
Yeah,
it just feels like a bit of a sting. I don't mind. That because it's a bit ticklish. If anything, it's like a bit nice. Like
I think it's just a feeling. Like even when your mouth goes numb, I just don't like the feeling.
Yeah.
And then like I had to get 2 root canals a few years ago.
I can't remember.
Do you know what a root canal is?
No.
Oh,
I think I've had one though.
Like they literally drill right to the bottom of your tooth.
Oh,
they pull out all your roots. And then they fill it up. So the tooth now, I've got 2 teeth. They don't have any roots in it, so I can't feel anything.
Oh, so they don't grow.
No, they're just filled in, and then they put a silver crown on. But then
is that because you have bad hygiene with your teeth?
Yeah, I don't look after my teeth.
I really don't look after my teeth either. I'm so bad with them, and now that I'm a coffee addict, it's even worse because coffee makes your teeth yellow.
Does it?
Yeah, I heard that when you have tea, apparently I've heard that if you have coffee and tea, straight after you have... Bro, my arm's gone really dead. I don't know if it's like after the conversation of injections or what, but my arm's really... Bro, I've heard that coffee and tea make your teeth yellow. So the best thing to do after you've had a coffee and a tea is to like take some water and like swish it around your mouth a bit and spit it out. Did you know that? That won't make your teeth yellow. It won't stain your teeth.
We learn something new every day.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't want yellow teeth, don't get addicted to caffeine. What do you think about the new mugs, by the way?
Yeah, I like them.
Cost me $5.
I like the black inside.
Yep, designed that myself. I'm a bit of an artiste. So, back to social media.
Yes.
If I am a person like I am, who I'm very active on Instagram, I'm very bad at Twitter, and I'm almost non-existent on Facebook. I feel like Facebook's dying out, and I feel like Twitter's hard to keep up with. Is it essential to be like active on all of them, or what one have you found that is the most active when you at work?
For you, Facebook would be perfect.
Really?
You should use Facebook a lot more because you can have Facebook Shop. So
Yeah.
people can shop through Facebook. There's a button, take them directly to the website.
You can also have
And you can
Facebook.
promote, can't you, a lot?
Yeah, and you can have
Advert
Facebook
pages and stuff.
But the thing is, I used to do a lot of Facebook adverts, and they really helped me.
Yeah.
However, when Facebook bought Instagram, you could then do Instagram ads through Facebook. And so now, when I do paid adverts, I actually just put them on Instagram because I feel like Facebook's dying out. Do you use Facebook personally?
I don't use it. I use it to for me, like my personal.
Yeah,
account.
personally, do you use it?
I use it to view other people's videos. I think Facebook's literally just to view videos now, isn't it? But I don't post anything ever myself.
That's what I'm saying. No one uses Facebook.
But I do use it.
Oh really? I didn't know that people still use Facebook.
Yeah, now it's just like tagging your friends in videos. That's literally the whole Facebook.
Have they not? Luckily, they own Instagram, so like, it's not.
No, because do you know what it is? Like now, Facebook for us younger people is not really used that much, but all the older generations still use Facebook.
I remember thinking like when Facebook was proper big, like for young people. I remember thinking there's never gonna be a social media that's this big ever again. Like Facebook is it now, like this big social media. It's always gonna be like in control of everything. It's gonna be the monopoly. And then Twitter came out, but then but the Facebook was still winning. And then I thought that's it. Facebook has won. Like MySpace back in the day just got taken out by Facebook.
Yeah.
And now I actually see Facebook dying out, bro. But luckily the biggest social media right now, which is Instagram, is owned by Facebook, so they're laughing anyway.
I think Twitter's dying out as well.
But Twitter must be really important for work though.
Yeah, for us, for our work it is. For me personally.
Is that where you get the most inquiries, Twitter or Instagram?
Both, Twitter and Facebook. You'd be surprised. A lot of our inquiries are from Facebook as well.
In fact, a lot of because
it's all international. International people still use Facebook a lot.
The only reason I still have my Facebook, the only reason I still have my Facebook account active is because I still use it for Zaha's page. I still use it for inquiries, and you're right. I get a lot of inquiries for Facebook, and most of them are international.
Yeah.
If I get UK inquiries, I mainly get them through DMs on Instagram.
Yeah, same. I'd say
it goes down in the DM.
Instagram's popping right now. That's the one.
That's what I'm saying. But there's always going to be something new, I think.
But what's next, really?
VR. And then you can have like virtual reality Instagram.
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose maybe Instagram is the one now because it's got pictures, videos, and like that's like the way things are going now, just for pictures and videos. Like nobody. YouTube has really blown up recently. I know YouTube has always been big, but like recently everyone wants to be on YouTube.
I've never really like used YouTube. Like me personally, I've just never done that.
Yeah, to be honest, I never used to do that ever until I actually got YouTube, and then like as in I became a YouTube person. Is that what they called? And then I started actually like subscribing to people. But you're right, nor did I. But bro, there's like a cult of like young people who like are active on YouTube. Like they just like they can't not watch their favorite YouTubers videos and stuff like that. It's a big thing. YouTube's a big thing, man. Like you get
It is a big thing, yeah.
You get YouTube expos and stuff like that, but you never get like Instagram expos. Like there'll be a massive event in like XL Arena where like all the biggest YouTubers come and like it's just sick. But that never happens with Instagram. But maybe it will start happening.
Maybe even like Snapchat is.
Oh yeah.
Have you got Snapchat for Izaha?
No, not for Zaha.
You should do it.
Why? Why is it?
Well, do you go to like events and stuff? Innit?
Does your company have
Yeah.
Snapchat?
Yeah.
Really? What do they?
I don't actually have them to know, but it's obviously it's fashion, isn't it? So you can just record like literally when you're out and about, or like when you're packaging or anything. As much as you can record what you're doing, like in the day of the life, then customers can see how it's run, innit? Like behind the scenes.
That's a good point.
But then I guess there's Instagram stories now as well, so you could just do that.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, because I don't use Instagram stories, but I feel like for Zaha, I probably should.
Yeah, not a lot. Just add a few things here and there.
Yeah, very good point. Instagram stories is probably the best way to go about it. When Instagram came out with stories, I thought it was going to kill Snapchat.
Yeah,
like
same.
Snapchat would go down the water, especially because Instagram, like, it just allows everything then to be one platform. Like the two apps I used to use the most were Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah,
And when
same.
Instagram came out with stories, I was like, oh, okay, that's it. Like, but then I noticed that I actually prefer still like, and Snapchat hasn't died at all.
Nah.
And a lot of people that use Snapchat don't use Instagram stories, and I don't use Instagram stories. I only use Snapchat stories.
Yeah, but you can add videos onto Instagram stories, can't you? So if you're adding something on Snapchat,
You just download it. And
save the video and then upload it onto Instagram stories.
that's long, man.
I know.
I find
but
like
you gotta make
I
most.
feel like my Snapchat, even though I have way more followers on Instagram as opposed to Snapchat, I feel like my Snapchat following is like really loyal to me. Like my loyal
Yeah.
following, like I like putting stuff out there.
I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
Let's just make the most of the social platforms that are out there.
I know, but like when your life and job is social media, sometimes you just want to like not like Omar will upload something to Snapchat and then he'll like record it again and put it for Facebook, for Instagram, and that is insane.
It is long.
That is so long.
I don't even upload anything to Snapchat anymore. I don't even use it that much.
Oh, do I?
I've
have
just
to
gone
use-
lazy. I can't be bothered to do anything on social.
Yeah, but that's because that's your day job.
Yeah, I do it so much at work that when I get home, I can't bother to do anything. For my
But you're a
personal
very
pages.
private person, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're not like a social media heavy person.
Nah. I keep it a lot to myself.
I feel like it's better to be private, even though I'm not private at all. I mean, I say I'm not private, but I would consider myself quite private in regards to like what I allow to be put out there. But then at the same time, I'm very unprivate in the sense that I'm completely out there in the world.
Instagram is probably the main thing that I use. I
You
do
don't-
post a lot of
you-
photos on Instagram.
No, you don't. Not that many.
Oh, not that many. Like 1 or 2 a week, maybe
Yeah,
3.
but like
It
not like one a
depends, innit?
day.
Twitter literally, yeah. Twitter is only used to talk about football now.
You support Watford, innit?
Yeah.
I don't even know anything about football really to even be able to add anything of content to you. All I know is that you have a Watford.
You don't know what it is.
What is it called again?
Season ticket.
Season ticket. What does that mean? That you pay one sum and then you just get all the games for free?
Nah, you pay one sum to get all the home games for free.
That's still good.
Yeah, it's good.
For what, a whole year?
Yeah, for the season.
And
yeah.
how much does it cost?
Well, it's gone up now, isn't it? Like, I've had it for 10 years now. So when I first started going, it was like 60 quid for the whole year
Oh wow.
because I was obviously under 16 and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when we were in the championship, it was like 100, 120.
Yeah.
And now, because we're in the Premier League, it's like £500-600.
And you still pay that.
Well, I
Have-
got a student discount in there.
You're a typical Asian. Bro. How much do you
I
give?
got it for another year, student. So I paid 200. I think I paid 220 this year. Yeah.
That's still quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent, isn't it?
It's good because I think he gets it 24 games.
Yeah, I was about to say how many games a season.
I think it's 24 home games.
So that means basically you're paying like what, £2 per game? Oh no, wait, I don't know how
Or is it
maths
24
works.
home games? I don't even know.
Well, how do I say £2? What's 24? What's 220 divided by 24? Like £10. You're basically paying like £10 a game.
All right, there's 38 games in the season.
Yeah.
So half that. 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, so it's 18 or 19 home games.
And you're okay. That's still good. That's cheap. But do you go to every game?
Yeah, I go to every home game. I go to as many as away games as I can.
Really, you're that into football?
Yeah, I love it, man.
You,
I haven't gone to any away games
when
this
was
year.
when was the last time you went to a game?
What, home game?
Yeah.
Last week against Man United.
Was it good?
Yeah, we won. 3-1.
Really, against Man U?
Yeah.
That's so weird that people are into football like to the point where they go to every game.
It's just a hobby, like, because I lived opposite the stadium.
Mm.
So I grew up playing football at the back of the stadium. Like, back in those days as well, like, there was no fences, anything. I could go on the pitch and just start kicking
Really?
the ball around. Yeah.
Wow, you're making yourself sound old now.
I know. I feel old as well. But then, and then my dad worked there as well for a long time.
Mm.
So I just grew up, like, in and around Watford. So
How many do you play football?
yeah.
Are you
only
good?
for kickabouts. I'd say I'm not decent.
Like how decent? Because I've got like something coming up that maybe I don't want to announce it just
Do
yet.
you know what? I haven't played football. Do you know what? I used to go every Sunday to Power League.
Yeah.
And then I stopped for like a year. And
Yeah.
then this Sunday that just went was the first time I went in a year. And my legs are still aching me, man.
But you can you're decent.
Yeah, I can kick ball.
You can score goals and stuff.
Yeah,
What's your position?
up front.
That's what everyone says. Their positions up front.
That's because I'm lazy and I can't bother to move around too
And
much.
in five-a-side, there's not really any positions anyway.
Yeah, five-a-side, I can play anywhere.
Because it's five-a-side.
Yeah. But I like to stay up there in school.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I've got something potentially coming up that I'll chat to you about after the podcast, but
Okay.
you might be interested. But do
You
you know?
play football as well, don't you?
I do. Yep. I'm a goalkeeper.
We should go sometime.
Most people think that because I say I'm a goalkeeper that I'm like really bad at football and that's why I'm a goalkeeper. But I'm actually good in goal. Yeah, I'm sick in goal. I'm not sick in goal, but I can play in goal. I don't know.
I can't play in goal at all.
But I can't play outfield. I'm a really bad football player.
But like when you're in goal, like, do you actually use your hands and like actually like dive and stuff?
Yeah, like I have to, man. Otherwise, I'd be bad at everything. I have to. I'm decent, man.
That's all right then.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm decent. I like playing football, but I'm also get very tired. Like even though I'm just in goal, I get very tired.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just get very tired very quickly.
It's good for your fitness.
Even goal is good for your fitness, though, bro. Like you get so tired in goal. Have you felt that? What is your fitness like? Your stamina like? Is it good?
Nah, it's rubbish.
Mine sucks as well. Right, let's go into some current events, bro. Did you hear about this? I'm from. I studied in Cardiff for 3 years, so like I have like a soft spot for Cardiff. But bro, this morning 2 people in Cardiff city centre were murdered
Oh,
on their way to Matalan. They work at Matalan.
why?
I don't know. They just found dead in the middle of and Cardiff really is a really nice area. So that's like it's not like if you heard about this in like London, it's normal, but in Cardiff this is a big thing, man. A 20-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of murder after 2 shop workers were found dead in the centre of Cardiff. The bodies of 33-year-old Lee Simmons and a 21-year-old Zoe Morgan were discovered near the Cardiff Castle end of Queen Street shortly before 6 a.m. Matalan has confirmed they both worked at its Queen Street store. Both victims are believed to have suffered stab wounds.
Oh,
But why would you just randomly murder a man and a woman? Like,
well, it might be a reason for it, or it might literally just be some psycho or something.
that's crazy. Oh, look, what's in the news? Apple plans London headquarters at Battersea Power Station. Let's just say, I'm not saying I knew
Where's
anything
that?
about that. Huh?
What Battersea Power Station?
I don't know where that is, but Apple has unveiled plans to create its London headquarters at Battersea Power Station, one of the capital's most recognisable landmarks. Look that. But that's going to be turned to Apple
Oh,
HQ.
sick.
And then the technology giant will occupy about 40% of the grade 2 listed development, with 1,400 staff to be relocated to the complex in 2021. In a statement, Apple said it was a great opportunity to have its entire team working in collaboration. Basically, they're having this massive HQ. So Regent Street won't necessarily be the flagship anymore. It'll be like this thing, and then it's going to be some massive Apple store basically. And it's like,
So it's going to be a store and the HQ.
it's going to be a store and a HQ. Yeah, it's just some like a beastly thing. It's insane. According to reports, convicted murderer, police win right to see Shoreham cockpit footage. Let's see what other.
I haven't read the news in ages. I don't even read the news anymore.
I don't read the news either, but since I started podcasting, I like to do current event stuff.
Because when I read it, I just get a bit frustrated.
It's a bit. Oh, look at this. Fake sheikh refuses to give evidence in trial over Tulisa case. What the hell? The undercover reporter, known as the fake sheikh, has refused to give evidence in his trial over the sting on pop star Mazza Mahmood, 53, and his driver Anas Smith, 63, are accused of tampering with evidence in the collapsed drug. The fake sheikh. Oh, that was like years ago. That guy finds it does like hidden camera stuff, and like finds people cheating and stuff. Isn't he the guy who found the Pakistani cricket team cheating them years ago?
What, the journalist?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Look, fake sheikh. I'm sure that was him.
What? He's a fake sheikh?
I know. I think like that's what they call him or something.
That's just his name.
Yeah, I think that's just like his nickname or what they call him. That's weird. What's the
Well, this news app is sick.
what news app?
The iPhone one.
Oh, I've never used that. Why have I been? I've been using. I was being on Sky News.
I'll just set it up.
Let me
Sick.
just see.
Everything's all in one place.
Weird news. Let's check out the web. Strange. How do I check out the?
New Lion King is officially in the works from Disney.
What, a movie?
Yeah. Have you watched Lion King?
Savannah. Here we go. All right, please call to someone. Man bitten by snake while trying to take selfie with a snake. Well, that's what happens when you try and take a selfie with a beast of an animal. Look how massive that snake is. Look at that. Man tried taking a selfie. Can you see that?
Oh.
Tried taking a selfie with it and got bitten in India. Man who lived like badger gives spoof. No, what? Driver in dangling car drama. Sweet. Japanese man 63 fights off bear with karate. Lightning strikers. Rare dodo skeleton to go under the hammer. Oh, this is all rubbish. Experts.
Oh, look what I just found.
What?
Have you heard of Facebook at work?
No.
Basically, Facebook are creating their own like social network
Yeah.
for workers, for like your organization.
Yeah.
So we've actually been using it at work for months now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I've just seen it here that Facebook social network for work will launch in October. It's sick.
Where is it?
Basically, so with our company, we've got our own Facebook basically. So everybody that works in that company has their own profile.
Yeah.
And you just use it to communicate with everyone. So when you're at the workplace, you have it open, and let's say you need someone needs to shift swapped or you can send out
Slack.
news. Yeah, you can send out news to everybody in the corporation. You can all do it through that Facebook.
That's clever.
There's an app on your phone as well and everything.
That is clever. Oh, look at this.
And the charging for it as well.
Bro, this is... Look. Drug lord's life of luxury behind bars revealed. Look at these pictures. It looks like the guy's living in a flipping mansion. A Brazilian drug lord has been living a life of luxury behind bars with 3-room suite complete with library, conference room and plasma TV. Jarvis Chimenez Pavel, one of South America's most dangerous drug traffickers, was serving an 8-year sentence for money laundering at Tacumbu prison in Paraguay. Is that how you pronounce it? Paraguay?
Mm.
His surprising lifestyle was uncovered after a bomb was found inside the prison and police poured into the institution to investigate. Oh my gosh, bro, he looks like his prison cell is better than my house. They found a 3-room apartment complete with air conditioning, tiled walls, a DVD collection including a TV series about drug lord Pablo Escobar, a guitar, and several footballs. In one cupboard, police found 6 pairs of shoes, while in another were scores of T-shirts hanging on racks. His lawyer said that corruption at the highest levels had allowed her client to live his luxury life. She said 6 or 7 justice ministers and 6 or 7 prison directors took bribes from the drug lord. His prison lifestyle was in stark contrast to other inmates at the jail, where food is scarce and violence is rife. Justice Minister said he's already been sacked. Oh, so the Justice Minister got sacked.
That's like the Pablo Escobar story, yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Have you seen Narcos?
No, I haven't, but someone told me that he built his own prison or something.
Yeah, he built his own prison. That was the agreement to him going in. He goes, let me build my own prison, have my own people.
And what was it like, his own prison?
It was literally like he was living luxury.
Is there pictures of it?
I haven't seen any real life pictures, but obviously in Narcos, in the program,
They show it.
They show it,
Really?
and it's a mansion.
No
Like,
way.
he's got everything that he needs in it.
Pablo Escobar prison. I'm googling it right now. Oh, and like his friends are allowed in and stuff.
Yeah, it was like out in the mountains.
That's so funny.
Like he had his own army watching it at all times.
Did anybody else live in that prison?
Yeah, they had other inmates, but it was all his team.
Oh,
So it was him and like everybody else that was with him.
they were all in prison.
They were all in prison together. So they're basically just living a luxury life, but they couldn't leave those premises.
But anyone could just bring in whatever they want to be brought in.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's joke. I mean, it's not sick, but it's jokes. I've heard a lot about this Pablo Escobar drama.
It's amazing.
Really?
Season 1, well, I don't know. Some people say season 1 was better. I wasn't too
How many
happy.
seasons are out right now?
Season 2 just came out,
No
and I
way.
just finished it. But see, I prefer season 2. Like, it's action packed. You don't want to turn it off.
I can't believe he built his own prison just because that was part of the deal.
Yeah, it's a really interesting story because obviously it's true.
But I'm sure they exaggerate it in the drama.
Yeah, they do. They exaggerate a lot of it, or it's parts of it, but the main events are all true. Like
That's
what actually
jokes.
happened.
That's sick. Man, that is jokes. Right, let's round this up. Amaan, thank you very much for being on the podcast.
It's alright.
We lasted, it was a good 50-minute podcast. By the time I've done the intro stuff, it'll be an hour. That'll be solid.
Yeah, alright.
I haven't actually done episode in so long because I've been so rushed with like so many other things, trying to sort out my Walima preparations. I'm going away for the whole November, and then like when you're doing the podcast, like constantly finding guests and stuff like that, it's not easy. But I love doing a podcast, but it's just like it's difficult to keep up with it. But inshallah, I'm going to try and keep it like going.
Yeah, it's quite fun actually. I thought it was gonna be harder than this, but you just sit and
You
chat.
just
innit?
sit and
It's
chat,
literally just
bro.
sit and chat about anything.
We were having a similar conversation in the car anyway. We would have done this anyway. Just
Yeah.
you got the mics on.
We just got the mic headphones.
Yeah,
on.
exactly. So yeah, man. But yeah, Jazakallah khair for coming down, man. We're going for dinner now with Only. So that's it. We're gonna go fat burger, eat some fat burgers, and then bro, and that's probably not great for your diet. Forget biscuits. Fat burger is like,
Yeah, I know.
greasy burgers.
You're ruining the diet. Don't do anything healthy.
bro, you don't need diet. Trust me.
I'll just get a burger. I'll have a day off in it.
Yeah, just bulk. This is bulking. this is bulking season.
I've got to go gym to bulk, innit? Not just eat fat burgers.
Yeah, go gym. Eat fat burgers and go gym, innit? Alright, guys, thank you very much for listening to the show. This is a shorter episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Inshallah, I'm going to be bringing out more and more often. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how it's... if you're enjoying the podcast so far. What was your favorite episode? I think a lot of people liked the episode with Omar, the first ever episode. That's the one that's had the most listens and the most views as well. But yeah, inshallah, let me know. Keep showing me some love. I'm sorry if some of the episodes are ever not up to par. You got to bear in mind that I'm running like so much all at once. I'm doing my YouTube, I'm doing Zaha, I'm doing a podcast, I'm trying to like sort out my family stuff. So like if I ever sound tired on the podcast, or if it's ever an episode that you guys think wasn't up to par, forgive me. I'm trying to put out good content for you lot. So inshallah, we'll be back soon with another episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.